What's up, guys? We are back once again for another movie review, and today we are finally going to be reviewing The Marksman. And again, if you guys have not seen this, first off, I highly recommend you guys go check this out. And we are going to be getting in spoiler territory as well. But again, if I've been having I've been able to have some time, be able to catch up on movies for you guys. So as of recording this, be ready for a ton of more movie reviews. Be ready for just a ton of different reviews on movies and everything of that nature. But obviously, we do have the legend himself, Liam Neeson, doing another film. In this, he is playing, of course, Jim Hansen, who is a former Marine Corps veteran from Vietnam who patrols and kind of helps with the border in Arizona, and his stepdaughter, the wonderful Catherine Winwick, who, again, you guys know that I'm a huge fan of hers, obviously, from Vikings, from now Big Sky, among others. Been following her for an amazing while. She plays his stepdaughter, a border patrol officer, and him and her are still dealing with the death of his wife, her mom, and she is wanting to look after him, but he's having some hard luck. He is now, unfortunately, about to lose his home due to all kinds of payments that he was just not able to keep up with. His wife died of cancer, so he was unable to pay all the bills. He does not have a whole bunch of cattle. He's a cattle farmer. He has to sell the rest of his cattle. He's having to sell almost everything just to keep himself above water. And then one day, where we have two characters by the name of Rosa and Miguel. Miguel's uncle steals from one of the cartels to try, I guess, to get them across the border, and they go after his family. His sister and his nephew are trying to cross the border, and that's when they meet Jim Hansen. Rosa is shot, unfortunately, by the cartel, and when this happens, they give him a choice where, okay, give us the kid and the woman over. He says no. So again, there's a shootout, and then unfortunately she does die. So there is a lot where I kind of get like almost like a Logan feel, because she asks him to do, the obvious, take my son to Chicago with his family, protect him, and you can have this money, because again, they had a lot of money, unsure of how much it was. It was obviously cartel money that she got from her brother at some point, but we also see that he tries to give him over to the border patrol, and when that happens, there is a lot of issues, because we're unsure if he's going to go back over the border, or if he's going to be in custody, or if he's going to be in child care. Unsure. So he asks his stepdaughter, hey, you know what's going to happen? And she says that he's going to be into the system, but then later finds out that he's going to be going after the border. But we already know that the cartel is going to be waiting for him. So Hansen takes it upon himself to keep somewhat of his promise and take the boy to Chicago. And we see this again, if you guys seen the movie Logan, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you have, you guys follow me, then it's pretty much almost the same deal. We get this bond, and we have this triumph where, again, this man, he goes through a lot of crap. I mean, he goes through literally pure hell. He loses his home by the cartel. He lost his wife. He's about ready to lose his land. He has nothing left. And he has this money that maybe it can actually help him. And we see where he's doing everything he can. And we also see where, he's got his dog with him trying to help protect this boy. So it's your normal Liam Neeson type of action thriller movie. Now, again, I'm not the biggest Liam Neeson fan, but I really did enjoy this film. Again, it gave me massive Logan vibes. It was very action-packed. It was very drama-filled. It was very one of those where if you wanted a decent movie by Liam Neeson, then again, this is probably one of the ones you can check out. It's very similar to, I would say, the way he is with, I guess, Taken and a few of his other movies that he's done, but he really does bring it all. He really does. I think that, for all these other actors, I will say Liam Neeson was, again, even though he was the star of this movie, he really did shine in this film. He really did bring it, being able to show that he was still dealing with the loss of his wife, and then find out that his home was burned, and then, the cartel being after him, and him, conflicted if he should take the money or if he should just give the boy back to Border Patrol, or all these different things that we were unsure that he was going to do, and then finally does show different things that he's going to be doing within the film. and we see a lot of different where the boy wants to leave, and then he has no choice but to look after him. He has no choice but to keep his promise and make sure that he's kept alive. All the normal things we see in a movie like this that really wasn't it wasn't predictable, but it was very intense on a lot of aspects as well, because a lot of times when you're watching this, it made you wonder exactly what they're going to happen, because I know some movies like this, it gives you that feel of, okay, what's going to happen. And this actually gave me of a what's going to happen. It wasn't really predictable. Some of it was, you could tell when someone was going to get killed, you could tell when someone was going to get beaten, or somebody was going to figure out something. But there was a few issues with this film. Like it was where everything just came across so easy for the cartel, the ones that were going after Jim Hansen, to really just follow him and go after him, even with all their connections. Obviously, they were able to track him because of credit card. They had people throughout the United States that work for him. Obviously, that's been shown in other films. And then, the whole him trying to get the boy to Chicago, and then him unfortunately losing his dog at one point in the film, and then him having, losing his guns, his service weapon, and then him having to, lose whatever dignity he has of being a soldier. Him, knowing that, hey, all I got right now is to basically give this boy the best life he can possible, because if I give him back to the authorities, he's as good as dead, and he knows that. And again, overall, I did enjoy this film. I think there was a few issues, like I did say. I think that there could have been a little bit more with Catherine Winter's character. There wasn't too much with her. I wish there was just a little bit more, because with her being a border patrol officer, she was trying to help her stepdad, but he wouldn't allow her to help him, because he kept on trying to get in contact with her, but every time there would be a problem, he was either have to call her through, an old phone booth, which again you don't see very often anymore, or have to use someone's phone to call her. And at the very last time we saw her, he even informed her that you may not hear from me because I'm going to Chicago, can you buy me a few hours? And even then, she knew that this may be the last time she talks to him, because she knew with Cartel going after him that he was as good as dead. So we do see a massive fight out, and the way the movie ends, it makes you wonder, did he actually survive this encounter, or is he going to be able to just maybe go back to his home, or however you may think. So either way, very good film. If you're a fan of action films, if you're a fan of Liam Neeson, I do highly recommend you guys go check this out. If you guys just want a good little action thriller film, I do recommend you check it out. But again, up to you at the very end of the day. But overall, I did enjoy this film. I would say maybe a 9 out of 10. Again, watch it online. You can probably go pick it up on DVD. But again, if you're just wanting something simple, you could always wait and just wait a little longer for the movie to come out, and then be able to buy it on DVD or watch it on Netflix or something of that nature. So overall, very good film. We'll watch it again probably at some point, but not very soon. But overall, let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments down below. If you guys are new to the channel, still about subscribing, leave a big fat like on the video if you guys enjoyed it. It greatly helped me tremendously against the YouTube algorithm. Also, subscribe if you guys are enjoying the content. If you guys like what I'm doing, you guys like what I'm talking about, you guys like the content I'm posting. Also, click notification bell so you guys are notified every time I upload. And as normal, I will always see you guys on the very next video.